I'm sure a lot of you have already seen the post that I did on the YouTube community tab where I was getting ready to open the 1987 factory sealed Topps baseball card set. Well, actually, I opened it all the way to the end before I realized that this was not a factory sealed set. Even though all the signs were there that it was authentically factory sealed. It was shrink wrapped and it had the seal, the top seal on the front, which makes everybody think, all of us collectors think, that's genuinely factory sealed, right? Wrong. It was not factory sealed. It was at one time, but the set I bought was a fake. 4 sets I bought. All right, I got 4 of these. This is the culprit right here that I opened. This is the other one that I purchased, and here are the other 2. All right. Now, from the looks of it, these are factory sealed, right? These are genuinely factory sealed, without a doubt, shadow of a doubt. If you saw these for sale at auction on eBay, you would bid on them. If you were in the 1987 baseball card investing, all right, tons of rookie cards in this set. Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Bo Jackson, just to name a few. When found in PSA 10 gem mint condition, are very valuable, pretty valuable. And that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to open up a box on my channel and share with you guys my experience. Well, even though it was a bad one, I'm still going to share it with you, all right? Because you all have to know what to look for if you're going to start investing in these sets. Because you don't want to go down the path that I did. Luckily for me, I opened these cards relatively close to the purchase day. So I purchased these in August of 2019, okay? I opened them in roughly 5 months later. I didn't buy these on eBay.com. I didn't buy them on comc.com. I purchased these from a seller on Beckett.com, okay? All 4 sets. Now, who's to blame for this? I don't know. I'm not pointing any fingers at Beckett. I'm not pointing any fingers at the seller because for one sole reason, these sets were some of the earliest produced. Now, if you look on the bottom of these 4 sets, you see that they're serial numbered. This one's 0804. This one's 7999. 799. Jeez, oh Pete's. This one's 803. This one's 799. That one's 804. And the one I opened is 810. So I think they came in 6 boxes, sets per case. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below, guys. If you have any information on, if you purchased one of these cases, let me know in the comments below. All right, and what your experience was. Are these supposed to be factory sealed? I don't know. Oh shit! But look how they're factory sealed. I mean, is this normal? I've seen sets on eBay that have sold for premium prices because they were factory sealed. So I was under the impression that this is how they came from the case, which I don't know. I've never ordered a case from Topps in 1987. So if you're an older collector and you've seen these, let me know in the comments, all right? Is this normal or is this abnormal? Look at these seals. You would think that this is factory sealed, right? This is supposed to be a factory sealed set. You get all the cards in there. You get the Barry Bonds, the Mark McGwire, the Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith, Cal Ripken Jr., all those cards, the Bo Jackson. You would think that, right? Nope, not the case. So I'm going to show you guys from start to finish me opening this box, this particular box right here, number 810. Now, if you don't know, there's 30,000 of these sets printed. So me having 810 is really early on in the production process. So if you guys have one of these sets or looking to get one of these sets, you got to watch this video and ensure that you don't have a fake sealed set, because these sets, number 810, was one of the first sets printed and produced, and the seal is so authentic, it looks like it came from Topps. So I'm thinking this may be a Topps inside job. I don't know. Let's get into the video and you'll be the judge, all right? You guys can let me know in the comments below, who do you think is responsible for making these fake, not fake, but fake sealed factory sets. Because they were once factory sealed, authentically factory sealed. Somebody opened them, took out the good stuff, and then fake sealed the sets. And they did a heck of a job, because I was convinced all the way till the end. It took me doing research to realize that these sets were actually opened, searched through, and resealed. I thought I bought the wrong set for some reason. I said, 1987, that's got to be the year Barry Bonds rookie cards. I'm going to get the Barry Bonds rookie cards. Let's go ahead and get into the video, all right? Here it is. I'm super excited about opening the set for you guys. I put up a poll on my YouTube channel. I said, what videos you guys want to see me do next? You all voted to opening the 1987 Topps Tiffany factory sealed set. I was hesitant at first because, you know, this was like an investment for me. I wanted to sit on them for a little bit and sell them in a couple of years. But I thought it'd be awesome content for the channel. I was also curious to see what was inside. I'm getting ready to do another PSA submission before the end of the year, before PSA jacks the prices up. So I wanted to pull some cards from this set and send those in the submission. So I pulled that fake shrink wrap off. I don't even know if that's supposed to be on there or not. I'm doing the whole spiel. Get your penny sleeves out. Get your card savers out. Oh, yep. And don't forget the alcohol on your hands before you start breaking these cards, these Topps Tiffany cards. Now, you guys can do it however you want. I like to do the alcohol in the hands, wipe it off with paper towel. I'm not a mechanic. I don't work outside. I don't do any outside work. When I do, I make sure to wash my hands really good. But it's wintertime. I'm not doing any outside work right now. Simple alcohol in the hands, wipe it off with a towel, make sure they're nice and dry. It's all it takes. Now, if you want to wear gloves, by all means, wear some gloves. But with these Topps Tiffany cards, I suggest you, bare minimum, hand soap, water, and alcohol. Okay, now the shrink wrap's been removed. I'm showing how flimsy the cardboard is on this set. It's very flimsy. It's very thin. But it looks like the box is in incredible condition. Sharp corners, no major dents or dings on the box. And then I start looking at the seal. I said, okay, everything looks fine to me. I don't notice anything right now. Everything looks 100%. Even when I peel this off, okay, so I'm peeling it, and I see the other seal underneath it, and it still doesn't. I still don't understand that that's a fake seal. Look at how real that looks. That is identical to the Topps seal that they use, the original Topps seal. See, I opened this 1990 Topps Tiffany set, and the seal is purple. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but it's purple. Well, nope, actually that's brown color. So the seal is brown for the 1990 Topps. But you can see it's, you compare this seal to the fake seal. The sticky consistency is very similar. This is a little yellowed, more yellowed. And this is white. So maybe that's how this one looks. That's hard to tell. That one's stuck on there. That one's very stuck. See, it's not going to come off as easily. The original seal shouldn't just peel off like that. So maybe that's a sure sign. But you can tell how similar they look. It's like dead on. It looks like a genuinely authentic Topps seal. It blew my mind. Okay, so that's why I was convinced that this was still authentic, even though it had two seals. I was like, oh, okay, look for the pink seal. It's totally amateur move. Totally amateur. Still learning the hobby, even till today. There's so much to learn in the hobby, guys. I'm not an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert. But I pulled the seal off. It's so authentic to me. I'm like, okay, that's obviously a top seal. Something must have happened. Look at the seal. You can see it's been opened. I didn't do that. Somebody else did that, but it still didn't ring in my head that this was a fake. It was been opened. I'm clueless. I was so convinced that this was authentic. And then here's another sure sign. I opened the box. It's not noticeable off the bat, but you can see on the left side there's a huge gap. There's supposed to be cards from the front to the back on these sets. Like the 1990 Topps Tiffany set I opened, it was jam-packed. It was hard to get my fingers in there. Look at that opening. There's so many cards missing. I didn't notice that. What? It's so obvious that the cards are missing. Look at that. You shouldn't be able to do that on these factory sealed sets. It requires some removing like one card at a time. You can see that in the 1990 Topps Tiffany video I did, how jam-packed they are in there. But still, I didn't notice. I start pulling the cards out, looking at the centering, and talking about it. I'm speed it up. If you guys want to slow it down, this video down, to see if I'm lying, go ahead and hit Shift comma on your keyboard, and that's going to slow it down to half the speed or 2 times the speed. These cards, some of them had dings and dents in the corners, but for the most part, I feel like these cards were the original cards that came in this box, okay? They were just filtered through. All the good ones were pulled out. All the good ones, guys. I filtered through all these cards, and I found two cards that I was willing to submit to PSA because there was nothing else. There's nothing else. The entire video, you'll see at the end that, you know how you have a stack of commons like right down at the bottom, or you have like a huge stack of commons, and then your PSA candidates are in another pile. My PSA candidate pile was non-existent almost. I had no cards. Whoever filtered through these sets took everything. They left nothing. They left me a Darryl Strawberry common. And you can see. And this is so important, guys. When you are investing and collecting in sports cards, especially vintage, if you're buying vintage cases or vintage factory sealed sets, it's very important that you take the time to record it. All right, record it from you opening it, from the package that it came shipped in. Okay, so if there's any damage, you don't get. So if there's any damage, you don't get to take the fall for it. Or if there's anything missing, if there's anything shady going on, you have the video evidence, and that's what I did. I sent the pictures to Beckett.com, and I sent the pictures to the seller. He said that he's going to look into it. He claims that he has like a factory warehouse full of cards that he has to filter through. I'm like, whatever. I sent you the pictures. I showed you that there's a fake seal on top of the original seal. What more evidence do you need? So I'm making this video, and I'm going to send it to him and say, hey, there's the video. Here's the evidence. So it's very important that you guys, if you start, there's a nice Dennis Eckersley, Ken Griffey Sr. If you guys start investing in these vintage sets, for modern sets, I'm not really sure you have to be worried about it, but especially vintage sets, record it, because I was almost to the point where I was going to sell some of these. If I sold these on eBay, I would have looked like the biggest tool. If the dude sold it or opened it, I would have been to blame. Okay, if the buyer opened this as soon as he got it and said, "Where's my Bonds rookies? Where's my McGuire rookie? My Bo Jackson?" I would have taken the fall for it. There's a nice Darryl Strawberry, nice and centered. Those go for about $30 in gem condition. So, plus I like the Darryl Strawberry cards. There's a collector market for this Darryl Strawberries. So guys, like I said, record it. Get you a little camera stand. Record your phone. You don't need anything fancy, but that way you have the evidence just in case. There has been numerous times I've been recording stuff, and I was glad I did, because of damage or pretty much just damage. Okay, if the cards come damaged and you pay a lot of money for it and it wasn't in the description, you're going to get your refund. Now, if you don't have that video evidence, chances are you're going to have a battle to get the refund, or you're not going to get it at all. Especially if you state the claim after the 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or whatever the return policy is. You just record it, okay? Record all your stuff. With today's technology, it's super easy. It doesn't take any work at all. All right, so here's the last stack, guys. Here's the last stack. I'm like, there's no way all those superstars and rookie cards are in this last part of the box, because it's not in numerical order. But I was convinced. I was like, well, it must be. I even said it in the video. I said, well, the last little brick must have all the cards in it, but I'm filtering through it slowly. I think in my mind, I'm starting to realize something's going on here. And I thought I bought the wrong set. I was like, are they it? I thought that all the cards that I was looking for were going to be in the 1987 Topps traded set for some reason, which is not the case. The seller on Beckett.com even listed it in the title, factory sealed 792 card Topps Tiffany set. Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire rookie card. All right. All right, let's go ahead and speed it up. So I'm looking through. I'm still convinced. I'm like, okay, they got to be in the very end. They got to be at the very end. Last stack. Pick it up. There's a checklist. And I go through, filter through. Nothing. I literally went through that entire set. And I was so distraught at the end, I didn't know what to do. So I just hit the stop record button. And I started looking on Google and eBay and looking for what happened. And then immediately I messaged the seller on Beckett.com, and I also messaged Beckett.com and told him, said, hey guys, this is what's happening. I bought these 4 factory sealed sets. I bought it on Beckett.com, so I'm not saying Beckett or the seller did this. They didn't seal these sets up, okay? I don't know who did. It could, for all I know, it was a Topps employee, or it could have been a Topps employee. Very easily could have been a Topps employee. This seal is unbelievably similar to the one that's on the set. Actually, let me see. It looks very similar to the one that's on the set, guys. So, if you're in the market for a 1987 Topps Tiffany factory sealed set, do not buy the sets with the maroon, pink, fascia, rosacea, whatever that color is. It's like a pink seal. If you see those, you need to report it or steer clear of it. Don't buy the pink seals. Look for the purple ones. Let me know in the comments below if you've had any similar experience, because I've done lots of research on these 87 sets or Topps Tiffany sets in general, and I have yet to hear about these fake Topps seals being used. Okay, so spread the word. Let me know in the comments. Have you guys found something that's similar to this? Any kind of scam or fraudulent Topps seals on their sets? If so, that's a huge issue. That's like an integrity issue within the Topps company. That's not cool, man. The hobby has enough shady stuff going on from the dealers that we don't need the Topps company doing this. Even though it was in the past, still, man, it's shady, and it's very disappointing when you're a collector and you look forward to this stuff, and then it's like being a kid and having your toys taken away from you, or being a kid and finding out that your favorite toy when you grow up was a fake, and you spent all this time, thinking that it was real and it was authentic, and you find out you just lose faith and you lose trust in the hobby. And man, I tell you what, I was right back to the point where I was trustworthy, and I was like, no, there's nobody's doing those. Nobody wouldn't scam this to this extent. This is a dang operation. So I don't know, spread the word, steer clear of the pink labels, pink text on the 87 Topps Tiffany sets. If it's purple, it's good. If it's pink, it's bad. All right. You can see the double seal. If you look close enough, you can see there's a seal down there and there's a seal right up on top. So that's all you got to do to find out if it's been looked through, filtered through, and essentially a fake factory sealed set, complete set. It's not an entire set. It's missing all the goodies. It's missing all the good ones that everybody wants. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and check out my YouTube page. I got tons of PSA graded related videos up on some of the highest value PSA cards. I've got some how to submit to PSA, how to do bulk orders. So check out my PSA Collector YouTube page and subscribe and like the video and comment below. Let me know what you all think. Do you have one of these sets? Were you looking to get one of these sets? Have you had a similar experience with a fake set? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all on the next one, all right?